What's up guys, Adam Milstead here with Str8 Yakd coming to you from the beautiful state of Pennsylvania. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching today. I am actually up here at Pymatuning Reservoir and I'm going to be fishing the Kayak Anglers of Western PA / Kayak Anglers of Northeast Ohio Battle of the Border on Pymatuning Reservoir fishing tournament. Well, that was a lot. So this is actually the biggest tournament of the year, generally every single year for kayak anglers, and there's generally at least over 100 people, and there's plenty of prizes to win. There's plenty of different things that you could do here. You can win a lot of stuff. You can obviously earn your AOI points, all that stuff. But anyways, I'm up here fishing it, and let me tell you something. If you are new to the channel, you should know that Pymatuning Reservoir is miserable to myself. I don't know why. This lake doesn't like me. Anyways, I'm actually at a Walmart right now, and there's a funny story behind that. Why I have an Ozarks Trail one-person tent. You know what that means? It means I'm tenting it tonight. I'm roughing it because I don't have a room. And there's a funny, sort of a funny story about that. Anyways, guys, why don't you stay tuned? I'll tell you about that here in a bit. We got a quick intro to jump into, but thanks for watching Str8 Yakd, guys. If you wouldn't mind, please hit that like and subscribe button down below.
My name is Adam Milstead, and I'm a former UFC fighter turned extreme kayak angler. I travel around the country fishing vast tournaments out of kayaks. So if you like kayaking and you like fishing, then welcome to Str8 Yakd.
Yes! Hey! Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So like I said, a funny story about why I'm going to be sleeping in a tent tonight is, well, Thursday night when I was getting ready, decided that I need power. Now, when I mean power, I mean just like general electricity, so that I can power my batteries for the fishing tournament, because I'm going to be pre-fishing, all that stuff anyways. I realized this, and I was at one point going to stay at the campground and just kind of rough it that way with my good old-fashioned Hennessy hammock, which is amazing to sleep in. But beyond all that, I said, no, I'm gonna get a place to stay, AC, shower, power, that's all you need, right? So I decided to call this guy about a motel in the Linesville, Pennsylvania area, and supposedly he doesn't take card, he takes cash. So I call him up, I say, hey man, you got any rooms available for Friday night? He says, yeah, I got one available. I was like, fantastic, can you put me down for it? He's like, sure. He's like, yep, I'll just, when you come up here, just let me know, and you got your room. And I was like, do you want, like, I don't know, my name or who I am? Like, do you want any information so that you could actually put down where you secure that room? And he says, no. I was like, well, my name's Adam Milstead and I'm fishing in a kayak tournament, and yeah, so I'll be up there roughly around 4 or 5 o'clock, and we'll go ahead and exchange the money cash wise, and I'll have my room for that night. He's like, great, fantastic, cool. And I put my trust into somebody I don't know. Well, anyways, I come out here and I start pre-fishing. About midway through, around 12 o'clock, I decide to give him a call while I'm out on Pymatuning Reservoir, and I say, hey, I'm actually in the area, I'm ready to drop by, I'm not doing very well fishing, maybe I can come by and get that room a little early. He says, well, I didn't tell the other shift when they came in, and they actually rented out your room for the night. Fantastic. I was like, thanks buddy. Guess what? I guess I either, number one, have to sleep on the cold ground or in a tent, or I got to sleep in my truck. I really appreciate it. I guess a man's word is no longer mean anything. I don't know. It's ridiculous. But anyways, so I am at Walmart and I just picked up Ozarks Trail, fantastic, one-person tent. Is like 30 bucks. So I'm still a little cheaper than the actual room itself. I'm not gonna be able to charge my batteries. Hopefully there's enough charge on them to run my graphs all day. But beyond all that, guys, I don't know. I look at it as a challenge and it's fun. And I'm gonna have a good time as best as I can. All right, guys. We're all set up. Look, how am I gonna fit in that? A nice pad. Yeah, that's a really nice pad. It was blown up by John Klein himself. Fantastic. Check this out. I have a power hole I could put power cords in. We're gonna go around the backside here. Okay. And really nice layout of the backside. Thinking about putting maybe a deck over here, like a small miniature deck, but it really looks nice. Thanks, guy at the motel, for not giving me my room. All right, guys, so I found a way inside my small little tent here, and I'm kind of cozy. It's not bad. There's a few little spiders in here, so that's fun. Anyways, we're gonna give it heck tomorrow. We're gonna do everything we can to try to find a fish. It's gonna be tough, but we're gonna do everything we can to try to get a limit, but at the same time try to catch some big fish, put some numbers up on a board. Somebody's got to win tomorrow. Hopefully it's me. I don't know. Hopes aren't that high. I'm a little drunk right now, and well, it comes with it, I guess. Anyways, I think I got them drunk, so might make fishing a little bit better for me. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. That's why we should stick to the frog. That's a heavy 13. Alright, we got a 1350. Oh, baby, okay. I didn't even hear him, feel him, nothing. Okay. It's a good fish. Let's take this picture first, of course. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? You're not coming off the scale. You're not coming off the board. $16-incher right there. Something here. All right, another one here. Told you. Yes, you. 15. Okay, 13.25. Looks like I'm catching a ton of them. What time is it? Yes! Yes! Ain't much to look at. You're not going anywhere. Trust me. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yes, baby. Never been so happy to catch a 14-inch fish. Just 13 and a half. 13 and a half. That is it. Boy, it feels like this catch board is freaking huge. Bro, what time is it? Oh, I don't care. What do we got? Oh, my goodness. Google, what time is it? That's it. That's the end of the tournament, guys. Well, let me turn this around so I can see. All right, guys, end of the tournament here on Pymatuning Reservoir, and just like I said, this lake hates me. It hates me so much. This lake hates me so much. I don't know why. I don't know what I did to you, Pymatuning, but for some unknown reason, you hate me. So, the gist of it is, we were able to get 5 fish. We got 5 fish, fantastic. Bad news is I lost my second biggest of the day, which was only a 15.75 off the board, as you guys saw. And the issue with that is, well, I don't know how far I'd be up had I had that fish submitted. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and submit our fish. This is like the battle of the 13 inchers. You got 13 inchers out here that just destroy the frog. The issue is they're all 13 inchers. I got 116, 115, and the rest are 13s. So testing. 1, 2. What's up, guys? So as you saw, that was pretty much the tournament. And you know, I'm here to tell you that you're gonna have issues like that. You're gonna have where, you know, this particular lake just doesn't seem to want to work out, whatever. I decided to sleep here in a tent, which you don't really get that great of sleep. Plus, there's a lot of really cool guys, a lot of the northeastern Ohio guys here, and we just had a blast. We drank, we smoked cigars, we ate hot dogs over open fire. It was fun, and I love that. And that's primarily the reason why I do kayak fishing. Had a great time, woke up in the morning, wasn't really too set on a spot, and so I picked a random spot that I haven't been before, but I hear stuff about, which was straight across the lake from me. And this is the southern part of the lake, and the idea was to go out there and establish a quick 5 fish, which if you're fishing in smallmouth territory, which is down south, that's what you want to do. You want to fish for smallmouth, you go down south on this lake. I come down here and I find out that the area is not what I expected it, and I didn't have a whole lot of confidence in being able to pull up any fish. I didn't get any fish. Ended up finding 2 fish. One popped off the board, which you guys will probably see, and then another one established just using a frog. Again, going back to what I established my pattern from on Friday. And so in my head, I was like, that's it. I go back, I gotta go back. Those fish, whether or not they were sprayed yesterday or a couple days before, somewhere along the day, they have to eat. And so sure enough, I set out and I packed up and moved on up back to my spot and launched up at the northern side and went out there and went fishing. And let me tell you something, it was a good move. It was tough because honestly, my spot was probably about 1.5 miles down. Now granted, on this lake, when you have the wind to your back pushing you down the lake, just remember when you go back, you are gonna be battling the whole wind back, and that's what happened to me. But hey, I was able to establish a pattern down there. It was tough to get my limit, and that's what I wanted. I wanted my limit here. If you could find your limit, you're already doing really well, but you gotta find some kickers, and that is what's been killing me this year, is not finding my kickers, not finding my 17s, 18s, 19s that are gonna really step it up. I mean, it's great you find a bunch of 13s and 14-inch fish, but somewhere along the line, you've got to make some moves, and it requires you to fish harder, maybe deeper, bigger baits, things like that. And for me, you know, just getting a limit was difficult in itself. So I was able to get a limit, and down the last 10 minutes, I found my limit. Kept fishing, and of course, 10 minutes left in the tournament, the fish are kicking on in that area. Bass are really starting to key in on top water again, and start pulling in a few more fish. GoPros start dying. It's the end of the day, and I'm done. I've accomplished at least one of those goals, which was get my limit, but no kicker fish. Nothing is really going to push me. A 116, 115, it's not enough. And ended up being 40th out of 42nd, 40th. I don't even remember anymore. Out of like 109 guys. You might say that's not bad, but to me, that's middle of the pack. There's people out there who didn't fish this lake ever and came out and did really, really well. You know, that's how it works sometimes. That's Pymatuning Reservoir in a nutshell. What you're looking behind me right now, it's beautiful and calm. That's because I moved over into a nice little cove, but everywhere else on the lake, it is blowing about 25 miles per hour out of the north, and it is gusting. And sure enough, I was dealing with that wind all freaking day. But again, I reestablished my confidence in the Horny Toad from Zoom. I love that bait, that it's bailed me out of so many other bad tournaments. It's actually won me some really cool tournaments. But yeah, that's how it goes. So that's this episode. That is Pymatuning in a nutshell. If Adam comes and fishes Pymatuning, Pymatuning's gonna say, nope, Adam. Here's a couple 13s and 14s to keep you happy. I don't know, guys. One of these days, I'm gonna do something on this lake. I promise you. But until then, I'm signing off. So hopefully you guys get out in the water, you get yacked. You get more yak than I got today. Thanks for watching Str8 Yak'd. Bye.